Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. And the Wizards head back to Washington after today's contest. Well, they know they have their work cut out for them here tonight and during a stretch of games facing a lot of talented teams.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of a tough stretch of games they've got coming up. I mean, they're excited about it, and it's going to serve as a real benchmark for them, finding out exactly where they stand in the league.
And that's something every team wants to know. You know, to get where they want to be, they're going to have to really beat the best teams in this league. So I know what they're thinking is, bring it on, let's go.
And now Washington's starting group. They've got Jared Sullinger, and it's Reynolds in at the 2.
You always like to get that first lead of the game.
Yeah, you know, Steve, a good way to set the tone early on there.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Reynolds. Davis with some nice D.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Here's Money. Count that one. Money's got his second bucket of the night.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
To the right side. Outside, Wall. 6 to shoot. Poke loose. Here's Money. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Washington with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And again, Washington no good. Pass to Knox. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Money passes to Davis. It's stolen by Wall. In transition, here come the Wizards. The pass to Reynolds. Looking to end the drought. No good from Clark.
Well, I hope they start getting warmed up here soon. That's 0 for 4 to this point.
Here's Knox, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
No good with the layup.
Trying to get off the schneid here, 0 for 5. What's a schneid, by the way, Clark?
I don't know what to say, dude. Back to George. There's the dish to Davis. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Davis.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
All right, everyone relax. Run your sets, attack the rim, crash the boards on both ends, and we'll be fine. Come on now, let's get after it.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. The first thing he said to his players was that the transition game will be the single most important factor today. He wants them to push the tempo at every opportunity. Will be their most reliable offensive approach, which is the use of ball screens and the pick and roll. That's a play we should be seeing a lot of. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Pelicans?
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far. Hasn't been the hot start he's wanted here. I mean, he's got a few to fall, but doesn't seem on target most of the time he fires.
Passes it to Knox. Stolen away. Outside, Wall. Pass to Reynolds. Puts it up from 12. And again, John Wall. Wall's got his second basket of the night. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game. And no matter what unit was out there, it looked like a mismatch to me.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to San Antonio.
Well, shooting as poorly as they did, there was very little chance they were going to win that game, guys.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in the game that I saw. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys became contagious and became a cold night for everybody.
The feed to Sullinger. Here's Money. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Money's got 8 points. Wizards trail by 9. Kicks to Sullinger. Sullinger the screen. Here's Clark on the money from 12 feet away. Here's Money. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Check out the game for Money. He's already up to 8 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
Both free throws good for Money. The Wizards have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Outside, Wall. From 11 feet away, that drops.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Money. 10 points for him. Rebound, Washington. Clark's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Reynolds. Second shot opportunity.
But the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
The shot's good for Money.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
Now their offense continues to play.
Anderson, who's checked in for Washington. And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And being at the top of that list, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give them an offensive jolt whenever they've needed one.
And to me, Steve, that's a tremendous asset, almost a necessary requirement for your point guard. I mean, you want a guy that can orchestrate and be a maestro for his teammates first and foremost, but it's a huge bonus when he can put it in the basket himself.
So it's Washington now, following the score by New Orleans. Sullinger the screen. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Money. And another three for New Orleans.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right. And to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Now here's Wall. 5 points in the game. Left side Anderson. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Money. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And, Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about
Okay, now on defense, we're going to make sure they get no looks inside. That means 1 foot in the paint, helping on.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. New Orleans leading by 13. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wall attacking. Wall draws the double, and it's Beal in the corner. Now the pass to Rowe. Beal dishes to Graham. Puts up the baby hook. Again, the Wizards score.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
And, you know, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. First in scoring, first in rebounding. And they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
He dishes it to Wall. The Wizards working the ball around now. Anderson in the post. Paul George grabs the miss.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Now here's Wall. 7 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Wall draws the double. Inside. Pelicans leading by 13. To the middle. A nice shot by George. George has got 8.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
No coverage that time. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. Passes to Muscala. And it's blocked. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Pushing it up. And George with the block. They recover it. Wall attacking. Comes up empty down low.
Textbook defending there. He didn't give him an inch of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, great footwork and terrific positioning, Clark.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. From outside off the mark. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Wall. Pass to Rowe. He kicks it to Beal. Lets the 3 fly. No good.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, they've got the lead, but it would be a bigger one if they could take care of the basketball.
I agree. I mean, they've got
Nice shooting.
game. That's too many for so little time.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Money, he's in at point guard. He's out there with Gordon, and it's Knox in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
The Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Well, how about the numbers for this club as a team? 79% from the free throw line this year.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Good on the second free throw. And Washington has possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Mavericks got the job done. He finished with 57 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Here's Reynolds. Hits it from three-point range. He has 5.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Pelicans leading by 15. Here's Money. He's got 18. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. Look at New Orleans. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Thunder in second place.
When I look at New Orleans, they've played terrific basketball this year. They haven't missed a beat after the success they had last season. Well, it's hard to find a team that matches up with them comfortably.
Well, you're right, Clark. I mean, they would probably have the upper hand against almost any team in this league. I mean, they're a very difficult matchup. They've got plenty of talent, and they're so well coached. And what I like is they play hard every single night.
Davis sets a screen. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Beal, the pass to Reynolds. From the stripe. And Washington again with the bucket.
Easy little... jump shot for him right there, guys.
New Orleans leading by 13. Here's Money. A stupendous finish in traffic. Money's got 20 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Here's Reynolds. Makes it off the glass. He's got 9.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Davis sets a screen. Money passes to Davis. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And Beal kicks to Clark. Ball's not loose. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's George. And yes, sir, that one drops. George has got 10.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Here's Sullinger. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Money.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. While we have a quick chance here, let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Well, he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field for him.
And those shots aren't all coming from 10 feet and in. I mean, he's taking legitimate shots. I mean, it might seem like it because of his percentage that he's in close, but he's putting up those numbers from outside.
The first one falls.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And so he hits both.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road. We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. But those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely, Clark. They've got to have a tighter handle on the ball.
And Washington making a change here. Wall's checked in. Wizards trail by 15. He feeds it to Clark. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Outside, Wall. And another miss by Washington.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Here's Knox. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. He has 6.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
Wall attacking.
And you had a chance to see Paul George. How about his numbers? Where does he stack up? Let's take a look. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And his field goal percentage has been off the charts. He's in the top 5 in the NBA in terms of shooting accuracy.
And, you know, going back to his three-point shooting percentage, he's been an absolute dead-eye from distance. I mean, only one guy's been better than him, Steve.
And that one falls for Wall.
Take a look at what John Wall's done. He has 8 points and a steal.
He doesn't get the second one.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Here's Money. He's got 20. Shot clock at 6. From beyond the arc. And here's George for 3. They grab their own miss. This is to Davis. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, he rarely misses from the line. He's at 87% on the year. So as a team, you love to have him on the strike.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
That's good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
No. We're going to make sure they get no good looks from the outside. That means you stick with your man even when you're on the opposite side of the ball. No help on drives. A hand in every shooter's face. Let's go.
Pelicans leading by 16. Davis with a screen on Wall. Here's Money. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got a piece of it. Stolen by George. And New Orleans pushing it up now.
Oh, man, that was a real hard it up.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. New Orleans moving it around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. George has got 15 points.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Wall passes to Reynolds. Knocked loose. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Wizards making a switch here. Wizards trail by 21. Wall with it. He's got 10. And Beal kicks to Anderson. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Shot clock at 6. Washington's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And another miss by Washington.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Now the pass to Money from deep three-point range. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
To the inside. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, look out. Wow. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Here's Anderson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Anderson taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Muscala, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Curry comes in for Eric Gordon. He hits the second from the line. 1:41 left in the first half of the game. Here's Money. 25 points in the game. Feeds it to Curry. Shoots from 14. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Wall dishes to Anderson. And another miss by Washington.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Shot from the wing. And there it is again from him. Shot good for Money. Money's got 27 points. And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Anthony Davis. That's his 3rd personal foul.
The Wizards have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Graham. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for money.
Good ball movement.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Pelicans ahead.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's been the...
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. With our defense, we have torn them up. I'm not sure they're going to come out for the second half. When we play deep with this much grit, it is no fun to take us on. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the defensive glass in this half in order to have opportunities to get the break started with bodies already headed up the court. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, we have, Kevin, and that's exactly what this team needed from him. He's been terrific.
And you know what, Steve? A double-double in 2 quarters of play, guys. I mean, that's nothing to complain about.
So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Wall, and it's Sullinger in at the power forward. Fade away, and he gets it to go. Sullinger's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Wizards. Here's Money, covered by Wall. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup.
It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
George passes to Money. Sullinger brings the double team. And Davis gets it to go.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
Sullinger passes to Rowe. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Rodic. Here's Muscala, and it doesn't even draw iron. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Clark kicks to Wall. Pass to Clark. The dish to Sullinger. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And now the Pelicans on the break.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Wall attacking. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. That one on George.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
For Washington, they had been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. That's good from Wall. New Orleans making a switch here. And so Wall nails both of them. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. 14 feet away. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
And the shot is good.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Money. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And we've got a moment to see some numbers for George. He's right around 13 points a night, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. Certainly not numbers he should be disappointed in, but we know what a high standard he holds himself to.
Well, quite honestly, I hope he's not disappointed. I mean, he's been giving them major contributions on a daily basis.
That's good for Money. Both free throws good for Money. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Wall dishes to Sullinger. The feed to Clark. Wing shot on the way. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, that was a big win for them, and an impressive performance, mainly down in the paint. Their rebounding advantage was the difference in the game.
Here's Money. He's got 29 points. In low to Davis. 5 to shoot. New Orleans moving the ball around. Wall grabs the board.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Up top, Sullinger, averaging 6 points per contest. Poked away. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
And Wall. Here we go now. Can't connect from short range. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
From the line, and he connects with the jumper. Wall's got 6 points in the quarter. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Money. He has 31. Left side, Davis shoots from 14, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And now the Pelicans on the break. And he gets the bucket. He's got 8. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight. How about the effort we're seeing from him on the boards? He's already in double figures.
Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.
Money passes to Davis. Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. Kicks to Sullinger.
Pelicans foul. Anthony Davis. That's his 4th personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
and on the year, he's shooting an average number at the line, about 73%.
That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Money, covered by Wall. Davis kicks to George, and the shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Paul George. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Wall dishes to Clark. Back to Wall. Shot's good. Wall's got 18 points in the game.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Here's Money, covered by Wall. Inside, 6 on the shot clock. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Wall missing again. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
George having a fantastic game. He has 18 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most of the game.
That's good from George. And Washington making a change here. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Beal. No luck. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. So the wing on the left. Here's Knox. The good-looking shot from the wing. 10 points for him.
And the buckets always coming in bunches for him. And right now, they are really rolling.
And Wall kicks to Graham. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job of extending their lead, Kevin.
Davis with a screen on Wall. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. He dishes it to Graham. Out left to the wing. Another steal. Inside, Huffman. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Pass to Rowe. Pelicans with the rebound. George has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Boy, you got to love it. A picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprise, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special, Kevin. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
And Beal kicks to Wall. Pass to Rowe. The Wizards working the ball around now. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 4 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Here's Money, covered by Wall. A shot by George, wide open. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now here's Wall. Defense is right there, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Some changes for New Orleans. Teague comes in for George.
Get in his face.
Anderson outside. Teams will make substitutions. Here's Beal. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the wing on the left. Here's Reynolds. And again, Washington, no good. From midcourt, no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one.
On tap.
Group getting ready for the Wizards. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. They've got Muscala. Gordon is out there with Teague, and it's Nixon in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. A baseline J misses off the left eye.
Tempo.
Money's checked in for the Pelicans, and a switcher also for Washington. White's checked in. New Orleans has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The 2 points are pretty much a lock when they're able to get the ball into that position inside.
Wizards have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. Wall attacking. And good on the basket. Book it. Wall's got 12 points here in the second half. The Pelicans have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. There's a screen. Here's Money. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
The Wizards have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. White the pass to Sullinger. Against the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Out left to the wing. Shoots. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Really high quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Here's Money. Count that one. Money's got 35.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Shooting for Washington, Jared Sullinger. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. The Pelicans making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. For New Orleans, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. Here's Muscala. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Muscala's got 5 points in the quarter.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
And Wall kicks to Clark. Down low. Here's White. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Wizards, White. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. He's perfect from the line this time. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Here's Money. Here's Huffman. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down. Sullinger's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The kick out to Wall. Sullinger dishes to White. And again, Washington no good.
Man, that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
Here's Money. Here's Muscala. Banked in off the glass.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Wall, that's good.
John Wall.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's Money, covered by Wall. Here's Money, right through the knee for the layup. Money's got 10 points in just the second half.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
They grab their own miss. Good.
They have got to put a body on it because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
To the wing on the left. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 5 to shoot. He kicks to Gordon. Here's Huffman. Drills the three-pointer.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Washington's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Wall attacking. Shot's good. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Here's Money, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Well, guys, for a point guard, he can punch it.
Yes, sir. I mean, that would have been unheard of about a decade and a half ago, Kevin, seeing a guy bounce like that at his side.
Good point.
Times have changed, though. Guys, we got guards all over the league who can play way above the rim.
New Orleans has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. To the wing on the left. Muscala, the pass to Money. Outside Gordon. Launches a 3, and again New Orleans with the triple.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
Dan, you really notice it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and knock them down.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Here's Money, covered by Wall. The pass to Money. Tries a 3. Wall with some nice defense.
Now, he struggled a little bit in this second half, but remember, he hit 3 of those in the first half.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Here's Money. Huffman. He's covered by Beal. Passes it to Money. Over to the left wing. Here's Huffman. Hits the three-point bomb.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Gordon with it. Now Beal defending. Here's Money. Pass to Nixon. Here's Money, covered by Wall. That's a 2 from Gordon. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
So it's Washington now. It's Wall with the drive. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Muscala's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. The Pelicans making a switch here.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
For Eric Gordon. The Wizards making a switch here. Washington's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Money. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
For your Pelicans.
That free throw good for Money. Both free throws good for Money. Washington shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for New Orleans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And a one-sided season series this has been. I mean, in the final game of the year between these two teams, they do everything necessary to finish up with a 2-0 record against the Wizards.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Money. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him.
Here's Beal. Beal with another miss.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Here's Reynolds, and it's good.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
Fires the 3. No good there. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
Sure felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team's capable of when we all execute like we know we can. Makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
Thank you, Doris. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.